Let's start the lesson number 3. It is based on the team management, Yudhishthira. The dawn after exile found the Pandavas gathered around a quiet fire in the forest. The flames flickered against their faces, faces that carried the pain of betrayal but also the spark of resilience. They had lost their kingdom, their palace and their comfort. Yet what they had not lost was each other. At the heart of that fragile unity stood Yudhishthira, the eldest brother. Calm, thoughtful, and patient, he was not the strongest warrior nor the most aggressive, but he possessed something rarer, the ability to hold people together. Where Bhima burned with anger, Arjuna sought perfection, and the twins preferred silence, Yudhishthira created balance. His leadership was not forged in glory or battle, but in the quiet art of understanding people, the truest essence of team management. The challenge of leading equals. Leading subordinates is easy, leading equals is not. The Pandavas were not ordinary men. Each was a hero with his own pride and power. Yet Yudhishthira managed them with patience, humility and wisdom. He knew Bhima's temper could bring both victory and disaster. So instead of suppressing it, he channeled Bhima's strength toward purpose. When Arjuna questioned decisions, Yudhishthira listened, valued his perspective, and let him lead in areas of his expertise. With Nakula and Sahadeva, he gave trust and responsibility, never making them feel overshadowed by their elder brothers. This ability to recognize individual strengths and egos without letting them clash was the foundation of their unity. In modern management, this mirrors the skill of a leader who can handle diverse personalities, the analytical, the aggressive, the emotional, and align them toward one vision. Empathy, the strength behind the throne. Throughout exile, Yudhishthira's leadership was marked by empathy. When Draupadi wept for justice, he comforted her but never let vengeance cloud his judgment. When his brothers despaired, he reminded them that every downfall is temporary for those who remain righteous. Once in the forest, the Pandavas grew weary and thirsty. They found a lake guarded by a spirit who warned them not to drink before answering his questions. All ignored the warning and fell unconscious, all except Yudhishthira. He listened, reasoned, and responded wisely, reviving his brothers. That moment defined his leadership. Listening before acting, thinking before deciding, feeling before commanding. A true manager does not react to chaos. He listens to it until order emerges. Decision-making and shared responsibility. When the time came to reclaim their kingdom, Yudhishthira didn't act alone. He sought counsel from Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima, ensuring every major step carried collective ownership. This reflects a principle of modern management, collaborative decision-making. By including his team in choices, Yudhishthira built a sense of shared responsibility. Success then was never his alone, it was everyone's. Even when he erred, like agreeing to the ill-fated dice game, he owned his mistake, showing accountability. Leaders, he believed, must carry not only the weight of their crown, but also the consequences of their choices. Balancing morality and pragmatism. Yudhishthira was often called Dharamraja, the king of righteousness. His leadership was built on values. Yet he wasn't blind to practicality. When faced with moral dilemmas during the war, he often turned to Krishna for balance. For instance, when Drona's strength threatened to destroy them, the Pandavas resorted to a half-truth to weaken him. Yudhishthira struggled with guilt, but accepted that sometimes leaders must make hard choices for the greater good. This tension between ethics and results defines real-world management. A good leader knows when to be firm, when to be kind, and when to choose the lesser wrong for the greater right. Lessons in team leadership. From Yudhishthira's journey, timeless management lessons emerge. 1. Empathy builds loyalty. Understanding people creates emotional commitment, far stronger than authority. 2. Empowerment over control. Trusting teammates' abilities fosters innovation and responsibility. 3. Shared vision.
A united purpose turns a group into a team. 4. Calm in chaos. A leader's composure influences team morale. 5. Ethical leadership. Integrity ensures long-term trust even when strategies shift. His ability to hold his team together through defeat, exile, and war is what made victory possible later. Without Yudhishthira's stability, Arjuna's brilliance and Bhima's strength might have gone astray. The king after the war. After victory, when the world hailed the Pandavas as heroes, Yudhishthira was the first to mourn. What is a throne, he asked Krishna, if it rests on the blood of kin? His humility reminded everyone that leadership is not about ruling others, but serving them wisely. When he finally ascended the throne of Hastinapura, he ruled with justice and compassion. Every decision was measured against the welfare of his people, a reflection of his lifelong principle. The leader exists for the team, not the other way around. In the next chapter, Crisis Management, Arjuna's Dilemma, will step into one of the most emotional moments of the Mahabharata. As Arjuna stands on the battlefield, torn between duty and despair, Krishna's counsel transforms his fear into focus. This timeless dialogue reveals the art of managing crisis, emotion, and decision making under pressure, a lesson that resonates in every modern leader's journey from confusion to clarity. Thank you for listening and learning patiently.